I know for the fact if you're able to focus in for the next few couple of days, at least the important questions properly, if you're able to do maximum kind of revision, then trust me, your entire dream of getting as well as clearing this exam will be very easy for you. So keeping that in the mind, we'll be starting with today's video. This is going to be a quick, rapid revision round. Okay. Within 10 to 15 minutes, we'll be covering up most of the important, at least 30 set of questions. So you get the immunity of answering any particular question. That's a major objective. From Art of Law, freely we have started this particular initiative. Now, keeping this in the mind, please do take a paper and pen and write down all the Joby topics I'm giving it to you. Make sure that you're parallelly writing it down. And I have a small request for you. Okay. See, clearing the UGC NET Law, it's possible. But one thing which I want to tell is about make sure that regularly you're trying to do revision and refer to the previous year question papers. The more you try to do previous year question papers, much better. Subject by subject, I want you to do. And the last few days, I want you to reserve and try to solve the entire paper. That also would be fine. But if you do not have time, at least go through all the important topics I've given to you. Please do that. And please do join a WhatsApp group. Do join a WhatsApp group, and you can even be part of a WhatsApp group. Like we can also share the free materials as and when needed. So now let's get started. So, which of the following is an essential element of a crime? Okay, so today we'll be dealing with law of crimes. So, first question is this: which of the following is an essential element of a crime? The answer is it like they've given four options: mens rea, actus rea, both A and B, none of the above. Answer is both. Okay, so element of the crime: mens rea, mental state of the mind. Actus rea means what? The physical act which you do. Both is important for constituting the crime. Okay. Under the Indian Penal Code, the right of private defense extends to causing death in which of the following cases? So, causing death, option A, theft, criminal trespass, assault with the intention of committing rape, simple hurt. So, private defense, one of the option which you need to choose over here is actually rape. So, you can apply the private defense. For example, see, I'll tell you one thing. You need to learn the old law plus the new law because UGC NET have not provided a clear framework whether to learn old law and new law. So, you have to by heart the important sections of old law. Private defense ka jo bhi sections are there from BNS as well as from IPC, please do make sure that you're learning it. Okay. So if you're doing a private defense while there's a particular rape, that is possible. You can perform the private defense. Third option: the culpable homicide is not murder if the offender acts under the influence of which of the following? So the culpable homicide is not murder if the offender acts under the influence of which of the following? Four options given: grave and sudden provocation, premeditation, third is anger, and fourth is malice. And the answer is grave and sudden provocation. So the culpable homicide is not murder if the offender acts under the influence of which of the following? It's like when a person performs like in a grave and sudden provocation manner. So it doesn't constitute for the aspect of what? Culpable homicide. Okay. So culpable homicide is not murder if the offenses acts under the influence of which of the following? So it is only when in the situation of when it is grave and sudden provocation. Which section of the IPC defines the term public servant? So I want you to refer the Bar Act. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Okay, next to me I always keep the Bar Act, and if you observe me also, I've just kept the Bar Act next to my side itself, like all the Bar Act you can see. I just keep it. Why am I showing you this? Because uh, irrespective how much ever close to your exam preparation, you should be having Barak in your hand. I hope by now you would have already bought the Barak. If not, this is the right time. Make sure that regularly you're having the Barak in your hand. So if you don't prepare with the Barak, then trust me, it's going to be very tough for you. So why don't you open the Barak with me, and let's open sections 21 and let's see how it is. Okay. So if you observe section 21 speaks about what? Public servant. Very simple. So at least learn the important definitions. That's important. Now, the dowry death is defined under which section of the Indian Penal Code? Indian Penal Code, dowry death comes under which section? It is very simple. It is 304B. Okay. So just put a mark. Important sections jo bhi hai, I want you to mark in your Barak. So let's open the 304B. See, dowry death is very clear coming under here. Very clearly it's coming. And it comes in the chapter of offenses affecting the human body. So learn that. What is the punishment for criminal conspiracy under the IPC? So the criminal conspiracy under the IPC is for imprisonment up to 2 years or fine for both. Okay. Which of the following is not a stage in the commission of a crime? Okay. Which of the following is not a stage in the commission of a crime? That is it intention, preparation, conspiracy, or execution? It is answer is conspiracy. Under which section of IPC is the punishment for murder prescribed? See, the punishment for the murder is basically been prescribed under section 302. Do not miss it. Very important section. I don't want any mistakes on this particular thing. Okay. Punishments for the murder is clearly been mentioned over here. The term good faith is defined under which section of the IPC? Again, the term good faith is defined under section 52. Very Important good faith. Again, you'll find it in your bar act. So now the maximum actus non facit ream nisi mensit ream means what? There can be no crime without a guilty mind. See, I want you to learn the list of important maxims for UGC NET exam because most repeated questions asked again and again. So please do learn it. Okay. Now, 11th question. Which section of IPC deals with unlawful assembly? Unlawful assembly, if you observe, it comes under section 141. And I want all of you to just mark in your barrack and learn about this. Which section of the IPC prescribes the punishment for rape? And obviously, you should be knowing it. If you have done your law school, then you should be knowing it. Section 376. What is the limitation period for filing a criminal complaint under section 468 CRPC? It is 3 years. Okay, limitation period. So learn the important limitation period of the old law and new law. It is very important. 14th question. Under IPC, the theft is defined in which section? So the theft is defined under section 378. Please do learn it. It is very crucial. Which section of IPC deals with defamation? Defamation is basically dealt under section 499. 499. 16th question. Which section of the IPC deals with sedition? Which section of the IPC deals with sedition? It is section 124A. Now I'll tell you, in the BNS, I want this question from you, okay? In the new law, do we have sedition? Is it mentioned? Clearly the term sedition, is it mentioned? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment box and tell me under which section emphasize about this particular topic, not under the term of sedition, but emphasize about it in the new law. I want you to refer and let me know about it. 17th question. The term abetment is defined under which section of IPC? The abetment is decided under section 107 of the IPC. Okay. 18th question. The punishment for attempt to commit suicide is prescribed under which section? The attempt to commit suicide comes under section 309. Very important. Which section of the IPC provides for general exemptions? What do you mean by general exemptions? General exemptions of IPC comes under section 76. Act done by person bound or by mistake of fact believing himself by the law. General exemptions, it comes in a section 76 to 106 of the IPC. Please, for God's sake, do not make any mistakes. Learn from this. Okay. Which section of IPC deals with criminal breach of trust? It is actually, again, section, they've given 4 options: 405, 406, 407, 408. Answer is correctly section 405. Okay. The robbery is defined under which section of IPC? Section 390. Learn the important sections. Just make a table, or like Joby section, I'm just telling it, just write it down in a book and constantly try to revise. Okay. What is the punishment for kidnapping for ransom under IPC? The punishment for kidnapping, ransom under IPC, it is death or life imprisonment and fine. Okay. 23rd question. What is the age of a child for the purpose of kidnapping? The kidnapping is below the 16 years for boys and 18 years for girls. And I want you to tell me under which section of IPC tells the same. Okay, please do that. 24th question. Which of the following section deals with cheating? Section 415. Okay, all right. 25th question. Insanity as a defense is provided under which section of IPC? Insanity as a defense is provided under section 84 of the IPC. Okay. What is the punishment of adultery under IPC? The punishment for adultery, what is the punishment for adultery under IPC? So there are 4 options given. Adultery, 5 years, 2 years, 7 years. So this is not a crime. So I want you to tell me, is it right or wrong, this particular question? I want you to apply your critical mind. Just because Pavan is telling something, you are not supposed to by hand and do it. No, I want you to tell, is this answer right or wrong in the comment box? Then I will check whether you are doing your studies properly or what. Which of the following offenses is not a non-bailable offenses under IPC? Non-bailable offenses. What do you mean by non-bailable? Joby offense, you're doing it. There's no bail for it. So is it theft, murder, assault, or defamation? The right answer is murder. Obviously, there is no kind of bail for it. Okay. Whereas for theft, assault, and defamation, for an extent, they provide for it. Grievous hurt comes under which section of IPC? Grievous hurt comes under what? Section 320. Again, open your barrack with me. Open your barrack right now. Pause the video and open the barrack. If you don't open now, when will you open? Is it after the exam? No, you have to clear the UGC NET law paper, right? So make sure that you're opening along with me now. So let's open 320 now. Grievous hurt. You'll find it grievous hurt. Okay. The maxim ignorantia juris non excused means what? Ignorantia juris non excused means ignorance of law is not an excuse. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Under which section of IPC is cruelty by husband or relatives of husband defined? So cruelty by husband or relatives of husband is mentioned under section 498A. So these are the 30 list of important questions. 10 minutes rapid revision round is this. These are the most repeated questions being asked over the years. Important questions for your preparation to practice is what I have given to you. Make sure that you're preparing it. All the best. Make sure that you are clearing the exam at the very first go, very first attempt. And I would really want to see that you have been succeeding in this particular exam. I would like to wish you all the best. Once again, make sure that you are clearing the exam. Take care, and let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want me to upload more. And you can also join a WhatsApp, like in our WhatsApp groups also. There's a free training for you guys. Make sure that you are clearing the exam. Take care. Goodbye. This is me, Pavan, signing off. I would be happy to connect you. Any help you want, I'm always there for you. I and my entire team is there for you for all your support. Take care. Goodbye. And this is me, Pavan, signing off. Wish you all the best and good luck.